FAA webcam. So we did this video last night. It looked like a tornado in Colorado. We was looking at the webcam in Colorado on the FAA. And this was not the only cube-like structure in the sky. We did find one other one. Before that, it was a large one. It was 3D, and it was white. And there are people who say, Gina, honey, there's no such thing as cubes in the sky. Yes, there is. They've been documented. You can see right here. Cube clouds in the sky. I've caught them more myself, too. This isn't make-believe. There's something going on in the sky, you all. Something's going on in the sky, and you see these. These can be seen flying around the sun also. Why do we always have the cube? Because the cube is magical. It is magical. It's an ancient, ancient, ancient. And the cube also looks like the you-know-what. Let me do this, you all. The cube also, let me flip this around for a minute. The cube also looks like, let's do it. You see this coming out of the sky? It's not strange to look up in the sky and see a cube coming out. It's not. It's not. They fly around. And why do they have to throw this in here? Why? Look, see, like this and this. They're very, look at that. Create a board cube. So, you know, we don't want no board cube. We don't. I'm sorry. You do not, you all. But on the FAA, yeah, that showed up just right like that. Good morning. Good morning. If you're just tuning in, good morning to you. I just woke up probably not too long ago, really. I had myself staying up so late. I did. Stayed up a little bit too late, but look at this. And as we went to this part, there's cubes in this part too. You can see them. There's one right here. They're clustered together. And you can see one right here. There were one throughout it, you all. The cloud structure was so wild. Okay, I'm going to get to the one that was truly, I zoomed up on it. You didn't see that video last night. I just want to say that they're slowing the traffic down to this channel big time. Big time. My information's being suppressed, and too much truth coming out. It's too much truth coming out, you all. Way too much truth coming out from this channel and this woman. But that's okay. I'm still going to do it. It was this one right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was this one right here. This is a cube in the sky. Right there. You can see, here's the edge of it. It goes straight up like this. Over. Then it has the slant because it's a solid cube up there in the sky, cloaked like a cloud. Then it goes up like this, and then it goes over like this. This is a massive cube in the sky. So it looked like something's inside that cube too. This was the first one we saw on the FAA webcam, and it was a rather long video. But if you go to timestamp 2114, you'll see the first one that showed up. Is that the only one that showed up before then? I'm sure there was more in the clouds. You know how we see the rows and rows of ships that are clustered in the clouds? Like look underneath here. When you're looking at the sky, because we looked at a lot of them, let me see if I can get some of them. You know when when these clouds start rolling in, let me see if I can get it. And they're just like, they're staggered in the sky. It's very, very plausible that they are got some cubes in them, you all. They got cubes in them. Let me see. I got to get to the 21 minute. Gina, would you please stop? See, look at this. See, because that's one of them. That's one of them. One great big massive cube in Colorado. And then if we were to go over to here, because we will, let's see if I can get over to the cloud structure that we were looking at before I jumped into a song. I jumped into a song at the end of this video. Right there. See, that's undeniable. It is undeniable. It's undeniable that there are cube-like clouds in the sky. You can see them. And it really does. It really does. See, why do they use this? What is this diagram? A kit cube. Clouds and precipitation. Model evaporation. My windows are showing up on here. Why do they have something like that? Isn't that strange? Why you got depiction of cube and this? I don't even know what it is. But I know what a cube is. I know what a cube is, you all. So look at this. We saw these in the clouds too. We did. We saw these in one of the cubes in the clouds. Oh yeah, that wasn't the only ones. These were actually in the center of one of the cubes right here. Right here in the center. I bet you all, that cube. The cubes are playing an enormous role. Look at this. Functional database, directory server. You know how we have the iCloud and stuff like that? Yeah, I know you know how. We have it. See, they're even seeing the cube right there. This is ancient, ancient magic. It is ancient. You don't talk about the magic of the cube. You do not. It's taboo. It's big time taboo, you all. Very taboo to talk about it. Let me see if I can get it like this. Extremely taboo. There were other places on here where I zoomed up on the thing. Let me see if I can find it. Right there was a cube too. I think that's why I stuck myself in there. I wanted to make myself like the cube. It was like right above my head. The cube was. This is serious. It is serious. I'm not going to downplay what's happening in the sky at all. I am not. There's big cubes, small cubes. No, you all. Look. Cloud cube model. Gina, honey. No, this is just, you're just looking at diagrams and stuff. Am I just looking at diagrams and stuff? No. There's something to it. Look. Cube world, cloud block. Look at that. Do you really think it's make-believe? Where do they come up with this stuff if it's not in the sky? If it's not in the sky, you all. Really? What's these buildings? The alien cube. So, I'm not going to say much at all. I'm not. But I did want to know this. Why do we have, let me just say this. In this video at timestamp 4733, why do we have a shadow right above my head? You see it right here? Let me show you this. It is angled like this. It goes over like that. Then it comes back down. It is literally like a 3D, the shadow of a 3D object. The bottom part or something like that. You shouldn't have a shadow like this in the sky. And this is the FAA webcam. See, you shouldn't. But there looked like there were ships in this too. And there really did. Like in this thing, ships up there in this cloud too. This particular cloud structure, because we darkened it, is what we did. We darkened that. And it looked like a big ship up there also. You can see like the tail end of it. Filtering of it. But these aren't normal. Let's see, look like there's a cloud. There's a cube right there. I didn't know. This is the first time I looked at Super Cloud, Cube Studio, Paleo. Look at that. Silicon Valley, more or less. Super Cloud 2. Would you be surprised Let me get up off of here. Would you be surprised if, now I'm going to be serious, if the, let me get up. I gotta get up, you all. The fires went out anyhow, because I got up so late. Would you be surprised if the iCloud was up there in the sky? Would you be surprised if it was up there in the sky? Gina, that sounds silly. Is it silly? No, I don't think it's silly. I really don't think it's silly. If one was to envision that the iCloud, because we got the all-seeing eye up there in the sky, you all, we do, the all-seeing eye. Then you got that moon-like thing, whatever that was, coming down at the observatories in Hawaii with the opening on the side. And then what appeared to be, I guess, the sun rising or the moon setting. It was cubed. It was cubed with the eye around it at the observatory. The cubed eye, the cubed moon, the cubed sun. All of this is really, the pieces of the puzzle are falling together. There's cubes in the sky. There's big cubes, small cubes. Everything circles around the cube. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know, but that was certainly a cubed cloud last night on the FAA webcam, and that was one of a lot of them. We didn't pick them all out. We didn't. But something's going on, and we've got to continue to share the information. I know I've got to continue to share the information as long as I can. Regardless of the censorship that's taking place on this channel, that right there, that is deliberate. Deliberate, it's like trying to demotivate. When you know for a fact, if you got a channel, that the traffic on your channel has literally been brought down to a screeching halt, really, you know you're being censored. And it's like a, I don't know, it's like a punishment. You step out of line, you say the wrong thing, we're going to punish you, and we're going to let you see it with the analytics, see? And it's like people at their jobs. It's no longer, for some people, they're no longer getting rated by their supervisors. No, they're letting an algorithm do the rating. The human factor, the human essence, is out of the picture. It's on how much you can produce, the quality of work, the quantity of work. It's all by that. Hello, Susan B., honey. It's all by it. And that chat GPT thing it's coming to a business near you, organization near you, okay? It's going to rule the world. Everything will be based on that. It's the algorithms. But how do they fit in with the cube? I'm sure they fit in with it quite well. I really am. But there's black cube clouds, gray cube clouds, white cube clouds. It's like at times the clouds are made up of teeny tiny cubes. They are teeny, 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 tiny cubes. And if you remember a long time ago, I show it periodically when I'm up on my big computer, when the sun had a solar eruption. It's back in around 2000. They called it a particle event. And out of this square portal, it was a square portal in the sky, in the sun, these little black things came out. And these little white things came out. And you said it's just debris, just particles. Well, that's funny because these little black things, they had the ability to, I need a drink. Well, I do. They had the ability to organize themselves where they were lined up in rows. They could line up around 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row, like a big string, 2 in a row, both the black ones and the white ones. they were intelligent, but they dismissed them as a particle event. Well, if it was just a particle event, why did you allow the trace imagery to document that? And why did you comment on it if it's just a big particle event, if you didn't want to say it was nothing? Okay, they came out of the sun, out of a square opening in the sun, like a portal. These cubes did. And let me sit down for a second. They're in our skies, and everything's based on these cubes. It seems like I never realized the power of this cube, like the Rubik's Cube and stuff like that. I didn't. And I really couldn't figure it out anyhow, but some people can figure out the cube. And this is a taboo subject. Okay, it is. You don't talk about the Borg. You don't talk about a thing, because they will one day, if they're not already, run this world. Why can't we just have stuff like this? Really, can we live in a world like this? You can, Gina. Just leave the world behind. Okay. It's fine. So why do we gotta have clouds that look like that? Are we going to allow, see, this is the thing, are we going to allow them? Do they think that we are going to allow them, these mouthpieces? When we look up in the sky and we see a cloud that's in the shape of a square, are we going to look up there and allow them say, that's just a cloud? Are we going to allow them to continue to dumb us down? Continue to force their whatever they say upon us? No, I'm not. I'm not. I know what I see. I see a square-shaped cloud in the sky, and it's not normal. It's not. No, see, that's what they want. Who they are is the ones who are in control. You're going to look at that? No. Mm-mm. They're going to tell everybody, see you all, come on, there is something about the cube. It's like it's being glorified. It really is. Look at that. It really is like it's being glorified. I'm not just saying it. I'm not. I am not just saying it at all. Why? Clouds and precipitation. I thought I said clouds and perception. Why they got to stick that in there? Everywhere. The cube on cloud. Why you got something like that? Why do they, you all? The cube on cloud. Why? Cloud layers. The iCloud, cloud platforms, like all of it, you all. Gina, you need to stop it. No. Mm-mm. No. Because, why? Because there's something in the sky. There's something in the sky. And how did that cloud form that shape? Unless it's intelligent. I'm not going to say it's not intelligent. I'm not going to say, you will not hear me say that these clouds up here in the sky have no intelligence in them. Oh, they're intelligent. They're an advanced technological race of beings up there in the sky, in the clouds. They are intelligent life forms up there in the sky. And I'm not going to say anything different. They are living. They may not be organic, but they have an intelligence about them. An intelligence about them in the sky. There was somebody had a comment on here that the cubes you see in the sky and the lines you see in the sky, the cubes you see in the sky, I'm going to read her comment. She said a comment this morning, and they threw her comment in the held for review. They did. They threw her comment in the held for review, and there was nothing wrong with her comment at all. Not one single thing was wrong with her comment, and they threw it in the held for review. I guess what she's saying has some truth to it, is what I guess. I gotta wait here, you all. See, 1 minute. You just give me 1 second. I had to keep going back here. I wonder if they allowed her comment, or did they throw her comment back out? Let's see if we can find her comment. Right here, Angela Ray. Once again, like I've been trying to say to you, Gina, well, if you've been trying to say anything in here that they don't want, the algorithm immediately has been obviously removing your comment. So once again, I have been trying to say to you, Gina, the cubes are monitors from the quantum computers. The lines in them are beings or whatever they're looking at on the screens. Programs, programs, and programs. Hello, Nierica. So I never heard of that before. This theory, or this the way to look at it like this, that Angela Ray, that they are the cubes. They're the cubes or the monitors from the quantum computers, but um, the lines in them are beings or whatever they're looking at on the screens. Programs, programs, programs. Well, and if we look at this cloud, really, if we look at this cloud right here, well, we have these are clouds. These are cube clouds too. Well, I wouldn't say that these are monitors right here, but I know what she's saying because we documented cubes in Tennessee at the WeWork building, and they were literally replicating a tower. They were building a tower in the simulated world on the webcam taxi in Tennessee at the WeWork building. But this is gigantic cubes. It seems like they have the ability to affect the weather, is what it seems like they have the ability to do. They can do anything they want. They could probably make it rain or not, make terrible weather, horrible weather if they so desire. Can a life form up there in the sky, can a life form that lives in the clouds have the ability to create tornadoes or anything like that, an intelligent life form? How can they do it? It's magical. It's magical, you all. There's magic in the cubes. They're magic. They're not just a cube in the sky. They're a magical cube, is what they are. Totally magical. Magical cube in the sky. And I really didn't know. So why they got to say that? There's the clues are all around you. It's only a matter of time. And unfortunately, time is not on our side. It's not. It's not. It's not on our side at all. Look at that. It's wild. I am going to go. I am. But there is cubes. There are cubes in the sky. And they take on the cloud form. And there's an intelligent species in this sky, in the skies all around the world. Something's here. Technology has made is literally astronomically making leaps and bounds. Your iPhones, your Galaxies, within 2 months, there's always a new product coming out. Upgrades, 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 upgrade to this next one. It's evolving very, very, very fast, and too fast for us to keep up with. It's exponentially evolving. Technology is. So I'm going to go. I am going to go. And I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do. Watch, this is how my pattern looks. And I don't know if other channels look like this. They let you do like this. This is when I post. If I post, they do this. Then they cut it in half. Then they keep bringing it down, bring 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 it down. And it posts again. They bring it up, but they try to, that's why, Gina, you post so many videos. If I don't, this is what they do. They bring it completely down. That's what they do, you all. Gradual decline, but it's always immediately halved in half. In half. That's computer controlled right there. You half it practically in half, and you keep gradually doing it. Then you do it again. The computers are controlling everything. They're the ones deciding. They are. They're deciding, you all. See, they half it to the best of their ability, and they keep making you go down, 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 down to see how low you can get. I think at this point, humans are out of this. See, this is when I went live. 1 hour after this video ends, since I went into the 9 o'clock time, the time frame, 1 hour after that, this number will be halved in half again. It will. After this, it will be in half. So the cubes, the computers, they're all doing it. They're all doing it, you all. So I'm not going to apologize, you all. I'm not going to apologize for doing videos all throughout the day. I'm not. If I do not continue, and I know it's a lot to keep up with, they will shut this channel's traffic completely down as if they're going to make it disappear. Make it disappear so others can't find it. That's what they do. They make it disappear. And while I'm at it, let me just show you something. I'm going to show you something. And I'm probably not supposed to, but I'm going to show you something. Let me get over here. Let me get over here. So this is this squid video. The squid video that we did. People say, Gina makes, this is really, people think Gina's on here, she's getting rich. People make $1,000 a video. That's not true. Not on this channel. Look at this. This squid video. This was very important right here. I don't know how they're doing it, but I want the people to know. The ones who think Gina's making thousands of dollars for videos. No, I want you to know I'm not. This is the highest video I've got. They give this a low click rate. 10,000.4 views. I don't know how they do the things. I don't. Watch this. The watch time, hours. I know nothing about their things, but all my videos have the same thing like this. They all have the same graph. You can see what they do. They don't allow any new visitors. They don't, hardly any. And then they all have the same pattern on them. When you go to the analytics, they go down straight like that after 2 days, you all. This is more into how the computer does. Just like this. They bring it up. Sometimes they wait. They do. They wait. This is, I don't know, who already watched your channel previously. But then, that's the 7th, and that's the 8th. They half it practically. They try to half it in half until, boom, just like that. Then after 2 days, there's no more views on this at all. Then watch this. They did put 32 people. Now look at this. So here's what they do. You think I make thousands of dollars per video? No, I don't. I don't. Well, here's what they do. Watch this. I like that number, 1888. I love it. I do love it. So here's how it works. I don't know how it works. They go like this. Then you go like this. 2 days. 2 days, you all. Watch it. Then it goes up to that. So like from one day, let's see this. I haven't really looked at this like this before. From May the 8th or March the 8th, I made what, $2? $2. $2, you all. Look at this. You see what they do? So to those people who say, Gina, she's making $1,000. No, don't you get it? The information I'm sharing is suppressed. It's suppressed. It literally is suppressed. I'm tagged, you all. I'm tagged. They're throttling my channel because I'm a bad girl. So that's why I do all these videos. They keep throttling it. The lowest I've ever seen it get in the morning was like a 200 people in 1 hour with 140. You know, you see some channels, really, you see some channels that they got lots of views and, you know, they're not sharing stuff like this. Of course, they're going to get their videos out to lots of people. They're going to have lots of people looking at their videos, but they're not showing what's going on in the skies. They're not showing at all what's going on in the skies around the world at all. No, they're not. If they showed what this channel showed and other channels, if they spoke about what other channels speak about, they're going to get their channel throttled. Okay, and they're not willing to do it. They're not willing to put themselves in that position, you all. They're not at all. They're not. They're not willing to give it up. They're not. No, they're not. Like this right here, cute. This cylinder, we have cylinders coming down from the sky, cigar-shaped ships. They're in Hawaii. This is some uploads. These are flying cubes. Gina, there's no such thing as cubes. We just saw a cloud. If there's a great big giant cloud cube, why wouldn't there be small cloud cubes, you all? Come on. If there's a giant cloud cube in the sky like this, what makes you think that there would not be any smaller ones? What makes you think that there wouldn't be a smaller cube? Okay, really, what makes it? What makes you think that these aren't cubes or something of that nature in the sky? The arrival. What makes you think that this stuff ain't in the sky, really? What makes you think there's not a giant squid in the sky? There's some kind of technology up there in the sky, and it's not normal. What makes you think that, look at this. This is a depiction. I didn't see the movie. This would be nice to watch. They had the moon, but then it had all these little bitty squares in it, you all. The little bitty squares in it. And why wouldn't we have a circuit board in the sky? Why wouldn't this moon, why does this moon look like it looks? And why does it have the edges on it that it looks? Why? It's not normal. None of it is normal at all. None of it. Let me get over here to this right here. Let me see. Why? Why is there an entrance on the moon? This got me in trouble too. Why is there something like this on the moon? This shouldn't be on the moon, but it is on the moon. Why isn't it? It's not a secret anymore, But this is one of many. The moon is not what we think it is. It's not. And why do we have a square sun or moon? Why? Because it clearly was that when it came down out of the sky at the observatories. Why has it got a square shape, you all? Let's think about this. Gino, okay, I'm done thinking about it. It just did a number on me, you all, but we got square clouds in the sky. And because I share what I share, they don't want it out. They do not want it out. And that's why I'm going to keep doing videos. I don't care. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. I care that you're doing that to me, and that makes me mad that you're suppressing information that I'm trying to share about what's going on in the world. And you're not just doing it to me, you're doing it to thousands of other people who are trying to share the truth, and you're suppressing them because you don't want the truth getting out. So I care. But I'm at the point where I don't care. I'm going to continue to share. You do whatever you want. That's how other people are getting. You go ahead, you suppress the information. You think it's going to shut our mouths up? No, it's not going to shut our mouths up. It's not. No. I'm not going to be silent until the day I no longer have no breath in my body. And then my spirit goes on to where it's supposed to go. No, there's something going on in the skies. That's a square cloud, and it's not normal. And these cubes, this cube is, there's something to the cubes. And there's something to the Borg. There's something to the Borg. There really is. There's something to it, you all. It's not fantasy. It's not fantasy at all. I'm going to go. I'm done. I'm done running my mouth. Again, Gina, you like to run your mouth in the morning. Well, y'all looking for a video for me. So I can come on here and I can run my mouth. I can. I got to keep it real. I do. I got to keep it real. I got to be consistent. I do. And I know I look wild. That's okay, you all. That's fine. So I'm going to go. I am. And with that being said, it's warm in here. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Love you, and have a wonderful rest of your morning. It's 9:30. I think I'm going to go back down in the basement and do some more organizing, you all. Hello there, Applebrooks Honey. If there's any other moderator on here, hello. And thank you all for your comments, you all. If you got a channel, you're trying to get, thank you, Susan B. Honey. If you got a channel and you're trying to get your truth out, no matter what your truth is, no matter if you want to spread the good news about Jesus Christ, spread the good news about God, you just keep going. You want to spread the good news, you want to speak your truth, and they don't want you to, you just speak it all the more. Become as bold as a lion to get that truth out. That's what I encourage you to do, because you've got to. Otherwise, you ain't going to get it out. You ain't going to get it out, but you can be like a little bitty mouse, but have a mouth